Hello everyone, Hillyan here, and welcome back to the Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2. I'm here together with...
Drakir!
Okay, for a moment I thought this thing wasn't responding again, but yeah, that's just me being I'm a bit neglectful with testing this stuff at the front. Anyways, 2 days ago I was supposed to stream this as well, but yeah, let's just say I was not feeling it to stream for once, and yeah, it did help to not skip it that time. I won't skip too many streams. I might reduce the amount of streams I do. I'll have to think on that. Well, yeah, for now, last time we started this game and we found out about its unfortunate save station situation, which again, why?
Yeah.
And we arrived at a mission or location called the Dark Forge with a puzzle that completely stumped me. Now though, I've looked up. Okay, now it's at 2:12 next to this save, and the save before that said 1:12. We were busy in this freaking swamp or the temple for a full freaking hour.
Yeah, and there was no save station inside within reach. However, I would be surprised that if we now solved the puzzle finally, that the save station was just past that one.
Yeah.
But I almost want to bet on it. But what would I bet on? I don't really a betting man.
And you don't really have anything to bet with. Maybe your snacks. But it take a bit of while to ship those over here through the mail.
Yeah, I would eat them before that. Hello, lovely nacho cheese balls, wine gums, and red drink. Yeah, I call it red drink, but I don't know what else to call it.
Activate this again, and for once I thought a bit ahead and got myself something to clear my throat with.
You also got a red drink.
Yeah, this is Arizona red tea. Some African rooibos team. Okay.
Oh. Wait,
yeah.
We serve those in roleplay.
Okay. I should get back into roleplay with Guild Wars 2 sometimes. I hadn't been because with Beanie, I'd switched for streams with Beanie Undead. I'd switched over to another server, and that came with a 1 week cooldown and a price tag as well. So switching back and forth continually would have been annoying, to say the least.
With Guild Wars 2?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cheaper to have 2 accounts?
True. I keep forgetting that you can't escape out of that. Could do that, yeah, but it has been months since Beanie streamed that, so perhaps it would be... I could probably pay them to switch over to the server that the guild is on, and I forgot that you can climb in the spectral worlds.
Yeah, I can only see on those 2, but also figure out that you are busy as is.
Then I still need to continue with Digimon.
Oh yeah, you do.
And yeah, I'll just be playing Digimon on my own time, for my own enjoyment, because that game would require a fuck ton of grinding as well.
Yeah, it's not too suited for live streaming.
Yeah.
Can shoot on YouTube, sure, since you can shop it up there.
I do like that they added in this quick tap for the Soul Reaver on and off here.
That is good.
And yeah, I'll be using that a lot more. So. just to see what happens. I do expect that it doesn't immediately kill you once you fill in the circle. But we'll see. For now, though, we solved the puzzle on the other side of the forge here. What the solution over here is let's see, where this stupid thing. This I'd completely overlooked as part of the freaking environment. Or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's just a tiny little sparkle at those handles.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, I noticed they had symbols on them, and I started thinking maybe those symbols are closed. But I didn't think of they could be moved.
Okay, just kill these things again. They're being a bit more docile, and immediately as I say that, one jumps at me. Come on, all of you die, because if I do not kill every last one of you, you're going to annoy me whilst trying to eat the others. There we go.
Maybe I should stop doing that effect.
And I should remember that, again, no climbing in the spectral world, at least not yet, because I know Raziel has that ability in Defiance.
Ooh.
So that is something that we must pick up somewhere in this game. And there's the vampire rolls. And of course.
Still killed vampires is something you don't every day see.
You put on a freaking mask.
Alright.
Not you, the spitter. Okay. Let's put that away.
Yeah, put your back to it now. Pull! Pull! Pull!
Okay, and then we turn this thing over this way. And this creates
Oh, so it was like that you meant.
a literal shadow bridge.
I thought you were a different mirror when you mentioned mirror earlier. I was wondering, how does a regular mirror make a bridge? But
Okay,
he's
it's
still-
wobbly as all hell. Okay, but now we can jump to this. And let's have a look around now. Yeah, there we go. We need to do that with the Soul Reaver. We do not have a good angle. Okay. I keep forgetting that I can use the mouse to look around in this.
Ready?
Okay, that opens up, and then we just have to align this thing with the right one of these, which I think should be that one over there. It's the one that stands out the most. Yeah, there we go.
Oh. Fancy door?
Not bad, not terrible, but let's
I think red tea is very healthy tea.
see, what is the point here? A sundial? Do we need to push this thing around?
I hope we're not going to have to run around it.
Yes. Okay, that's down here is, yep, over here. So now this is receiving light, I think. Otherwise we're going to have to walk all the way around again. So that's might be enough. That the entire room was only decoration. Wrong way. Just keep on it, Raziel. And that was not the entire solution, apparently.
What are we missing?
Uh,
Do we need to break off the moon?
no, that is supposed to stay there because I saw a video on this as well. I'm guessing we do have to do something up there. Yeah, just as a notice, I am going to do these streams shorter in this because of the save stations. Because yeah, last time we went almost for 3 freaking hours.
Yeah.
And that was part of what had me so freaking annoyed with this game. So once we hit an hour and a half, if we run into any save station, that's it. I'm just ending it there. Because we don't know how long it might be until we find the next one.
It sounds fair. But I still don't get why did they add save stations when they already had the regular save?
Okay, at the very least they put these guys here so we might be able to get over on this end, but there's no portal. And that was just bad camera work, Samurai. The camera was getting stuck behind the pillar.
It was very wobbly.
Yeah. It's good. Okay, I thought I saw blue for a moment, but that's that little line there.
Yeah, that's
What
what
is
like.
with this thing then?
I am getting worried that if you're supposed to run around and like do my dumbass, but
Yeah, they removed that power for good reason.
yeah, they realized themselves how stupid it was. Even in combat, but it was useless.
Let's see. We have symbols around the place. We have that shell-like design. Do we have that? We have it over here. Okay, I'm guessing we'll have to... yeah, I really should have just tried to push this thing around. But for now, we'll have to go back over here. And get back to the portals. Which will mean that those stupid spitters will have respawned.
And the bridge is still there, luckily, even in the shadow world.
Yeah. Okay. Let's at the very least hope that we can get up without having to kill all of them again. Come on. Good luck. Nope. Okay, Reaver time. Get in the sword and die. Okay, so 3 kills almost fills out. 3 kills almost fills out the Reaver.
Impressive bridge, if they can block you even from that direction.
Yeah, instead of hard light, it's solid shadow. Now, let's see. Can we?
Yeah.
Can we push this thing? Yes, we can. We can just give it a shove. Okay, we need the light to go in there, so one more. Well, I'll stop being picky. And there we go. Now the light's in. And that should complete the puzzle. That completes the puzzle.
Ah, solar eclipse. Or lunar eclipse. Forgot which is which.
I think I have heard of lunar eclipses, but I can't... Oh no, yeah, a lunar eclipse. Of course, a lunar eclipse is when the is when the moon is in the shadow of Earth. A solar eclipse is when the moon is between the sun and the Earth.
Ah, all right.
Okay.
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel, the balance of power tangibly shifted. Voracious and willful, The Soul Reaver was now in control, and I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that mysterious altar, and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power. Thus sated, the Reaver released me. And I realized as I recovered control that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power.
Okay. Nope, more health. That's nice. And yeah, now we have the just a recap for Kira there, because he has no audio of this, because the game is old and doesn't want to cooperate to its screen sharing. Yeah, basically Razia was talking about how the Reaver wants him again to control, or it drew him towards the forge, and basically sucked this place dry of all dark energy.
Oh.
So now we have the Dark Reaver.
Okay, most of that I got from seeing that, but all of the shadow? That's a hungry boy.
Yeah, it is a soul, not a soul sucking, it's a soul devouring blade after all.
Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey. They were elemental fonts, each attuned to a fundamental essence. When I forged the blade, every font in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancements were never permanent, but these fonts enabled me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein.
Okay, basically these are recharge points for the elements.
Oh.
So, yeah, I don't think if it's... we'll have to see what happens. But from the sounds of it, the power will start to drain over time. Or use.
Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognized this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
Okay, he recognizes the dark symbol, which is also the symbol that we saw on the other shrine that we couldn't enter last stream.
Alright. Ow, my eyes!
And I hear Thralls appearing behind us, but we have no use for them, so we can just move on.
This brain can be bright when you don't expect it.
Yeah, that it also is in part because what the stream is showing is darker but less dark than before, than what I'm seeing.
Right. So this is first compared to other times.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Hello?
Vorador.
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope? I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the Pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly then. I distrust your origin, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the Pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the Pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the Pillars' destruction or their salvation?
Neither.
Very well. let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Seraphan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Seraphan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I had met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far. If Janos Audron was the key to all this, then I would find him, and Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold, and I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
Hello there, Tim Tikumbai? Tikumbi? Hi there. And Pappy Sappy, hello. Okay, recap for Drakir, and that was quite a bit. That went like for 3 minutes or so. How to even recap that? Vorador was basically asking Raziel, was he responsible for the corruption of the pillars, or merely, yeah, what would be the word? Basically, did you come here to destroy the pillars or to save them? And that last part was him basically telling that only one was supposed to be able to get into those chambers, but the only one with the answers on why and such would be Janos Audron, the ancient vampire who has been dead for 500 years. To which Raziel thought, of course, he has seen that the time streaming chamber in the Seraphan strongholds. So if he can find a way back into the stronghold and into that chamber, then he can use the time streaming device within to travel back to before Janos was murdered, so he can get his answers, hopefully. But first we have to hope how the hell he gets through this underwater cavern again. So I think I'm just doubling back on myself now. No, this is This is further in. Yeah, this was the way. And not the Mandalorian way.
The way! The way!
I have actually seen very little of the Mandalorian, which is good because, well, the big things have been sort of spoiled with the whole Baby Yoda thing because the internet just wouldn't shut up about it.
I
But
have not spoiled, but not even seen the show at all.
yeah, I've seen nothing of it either, but I might give it a look eventually, and now we have to find a way back past these stupid shadow elementals again. But yeah, our next goal is obvious. Get back into the Seraphim stronghold somehow, and get some answers out of Janus. And I do not think I was supposed to go there. Did I just fall back into the previous place or something? Or is this... This looks different. Oh yeah, this... here is where our benefactor has his foothold in his age. Okay.
Yeah, he looks a bit smaller compared to the other game.
Yeah, this is just a strong...
My wayward child returns.
Having unearthed more than you'd like, I suspect. What am I to make of these ruins that litter the land, and these images here in this chamber?
Merely the deceits of a failed civilization. You are being misled, Raziel. This ancient race hoped to manipulate the future with these scrawled misdirections. You must tread carefully. There are dark forces at work in this world, bent on subverting your true destiny.
I have no doubt of that. The question is, am I in their presence right now?
Your arrogance will spell your demise, Raziel. Deny my will, and the arc of your destiny will reach a sudden conclusion.
Your threats are unmoving. Even now, I'm beyond your reach.
My reach is longer than you realize. This is a very dangerous game you're playing, Raziel.
Okay, that was basically Raziel half taunting the Elder Gods for the first half, and then just outright taunting him in the second half. Yeah, he basically asked, how to describe it. He asked of the of the markings in this ruin, and the Elder Gods said that they are supposed to be lies meant to manipulate the future. But Raziel wasn't buying it. And yeah, then it just basically ended with the Elder Gods threatening to kill Raziel if he keeps being an asshole.
Oh dear.
Okay, now we have music again. And I just walked straight into that one. Now, where the hell... Okay, I thought I could jump through there. Where the hell was that shrine? And I do not think I want to fall into that.
I think you glided over it somehow.
There, it doesn't affect us at all. But that leaves the question of how do I get over this hill? I see only the path back. Oh. Forget the freaking hill. Let's go for the big freaking doorway.
Yeah, that sounds a bit like an easier option. Just need a key. Right into that vampire's groin.
Okay.
I think we need to have a word with the architect behind the door.
Well, a sword is a phallic object. Okay. I think that shrine was in this direction. But we will only find out when we reach it.
Yeah, and it's
And if we
soon,
don't, then I have to go all the way back.
well, we are soon a half hour in so far, if I'm counting right.
Yeah, timer shows half an hour. Okay, here are the pillars again. And now we go to the killing fields again.
Killing fields. Sounds pleasant. And there's the tourist guides. Lovely.
Stupid dog.
Yeah, oh, whatever. I
Nope.
really feel. What?
I got stuck for a moment.
Alright, I think we're gonna later look up what the heck those are.
I think they are supposed to be dogs.
Yes. Yeah, something definitely have happened to the dogs to make them turn into that.
Yeah, we have absolutely no reason to fight these guys, which you could say is a bit of a weakness or flaw in the game.
They're like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, we can't just run through. I think that's why they implemented an experience system in Defiance. So you would have a reason to keep fighting, that the skills them it unlocked weren't really worth it. Okay, the dog got stuck in there. So, but yeah, since we can just, if we die, we can still continue on. We can just kill a few slugs, get the health back up, and then just transfer back to the material realm. There is absolutely no reason to kill these guys. But yeah, if they ever do remake these games, then I'm guessing I hope they'll put in a better combat skill system. That they do give you a reason to fight for experience, so you can unlock extra combos or such.
And no save stations.
And I think oh no. I think the shrine is supposed to be here, or no, that was a save station here.
Maybe we were looking for it as well.
Yeah, but that also means that I bypassed the shrine, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm guessing a bunch of Templars are... Actually, there's that area over there as well.
And we can swim.
No, I thought so. A bunch of paladin-like people would not use dark energy to open their doors.
Yeah, unless we're just got some kind of dark templar or dark paladins or something like that.
Prepare to die.
Oh,
Is there any reason to do...
this
Is this
like
just a
war.
random... Oh, up there. Rude.
Whoa!
Okay then.
Yeah, that one I can see you need to fight, but otherwise she's only gonna bother you trying to jump.
Yeah. Okay, pick that up and there. Well, I'm pretty sure this isn't leading to that shrine. So what?
Wait, what was that?
Yeah, this isn't leading to that shrine, it looks like. But it is leading to one of these elemental basins.
Is not active at the moment?
Yeah. So that means it must be activated by another element.
Hmm.
Okay, that looks like a fire element is needed for that. But yeah, that means we're going to have to backtrack over our backtrack. Okay, I'll just look around with the mouse. That should make it a lot easier to spot wherever this thing is. You can still jump with the middle mouse button. Yeah, fighting all of these people would just be a gigantic waste of time. That would easily add like half an hour to this stream on its own if I just killed everyone on this path.
Yeah. At least you have the option to be a pacifist, sort of. I don't think that. Yeah, this seem to hold the score points for the more you kill or something like that.
Yeah. It's this place again. Was this, I hope that stupid shrine wasn't in in the swamp, because that would mean I completely bypassed it.
So wait, would that mean you need to do the entire thing over again?
No, just head back towards it.
Oh, alright.
Now that I think about it, my memory might be failing me here, as it has often done. I think yeah, it looks like we're going to have to go back into the freaking swamp. I'm going to have to make a note of what each of these symbols is.
Oh, I'm kind of curious of that.
Because we know this one in here is the pillar of balance. There's a pillar of conflict, there's a pillar of mind, there's a pillar of nature. And yet, what the pillars represent isn't really as important as much as the fact that they fell. Okay, you are easy enough to bully on your own. Hello, some personal space.
Wait, I recognize one of them. It's Dead Bill. Yes, that was a Muppet joke.
I remember Muppets Treasure Island had an outright dead. Yeah, that one then.
Bill, half dead. Oh, was it Bill, Old Bill, and Dead Bill? Or how was it again? Bill, half dead Bill, and then
Dead Ted or something, and I get the feeling I'm going to be extremely annoyed if we overlook the stupid place a second time.
yeah. But then again, either that we are idiots or they did not clearly signal a person to go whatever we are supposed to go.
Yeah, one of the problems with these old games is that people were all partially expected backtrack back and forth for like hours to just completely. In part, you could call it an error on the design, and another part on the players, because sometimes you'd have to scour the entire freaking map to find something.
Yeah. And this now that you have the internet.
But we did have that chat with the Elder God here, so that was at least. So it wasn't of much importance, actually. At the very least, we can save again.
That we can indeed. With the... Yeah, that.
Going to say that this speeds us up quite a bit, but that might be, yeah, that we went through that a lot faster.
What the... I can at some point look up at the Wikipedia to identify what the heck some of these things are.
Yeah, I'm just going to... I almost fell off. I'm going to go on a limb that they are shadow elementals of a sort.
Yeah, they don't seem to be the same kind from Defiance. They seem to be slightly different.
Yeah, then again, a lot of things were different in Defiance.
True. The Slogger, well, different, they were still similar enough for you to guess that that's a Draugr, but they never changed their behavior.
Slaug, the Draugrs is what we are currently having problems with in Valheim.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I mean Slaugs, not Draugrs.
That spout at the bottom there is going to be of use at some point, I presume. And one down there, the 4 circles.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, there it is. There's the freaking door, I think. But no, this looks like a time streaming chamber. Yeah, we can't get in there. And where the hell was that shrine? Yeah, I get the feeling I've absolutely wasted everyone's time for like 10 minutes.
I was almost gonna shout, walk through.
Of course, swamps have to be annoying.
Yeah, I think some terrain I usually hate to run into in some games, so that's swamps and deserts.
I can really only think of 2 deserts in games that I do not mind as much. The first one would be in Rayman 2, because you get through that very quickly, and most of it is not a race, but a track, a bit of a what would be the words? Anyone who knows Rayman 2 will know what I'm talking about. It's with Sam. And basically you get dragged along behind him whilst you're water skiing through the level. And the other swamp level I can think of is actually more of an area in an open world-ish game. Dunmore, which is from the game Zanzara, Hidden Portal, which I presume pretty much no one will know.
Zanzara.
Yeah, I have mentioned it a time or two, I think. It's basically a sort of 3D Pokemon game, but with fairies.
Oh wait, no, different one. I was thinking of something that recently became a series.
Yeah, that was just a one-time game that certainly would have deserved to have a sequel. The music is great as well, but that might be my bias talking, of course. And I really get the feeling we've just plain overlooked the freaking shrine.
I will not be surprised. Though it's probably easy to overlook it with this environment.
Okay, yeah, now we're back at the freaking forge again. And there's the entrance to this place. Okay,
Yeah.
where the hell is this stupid shrine?
Yeah, I feel like we definitely need to have a walkthrough ready for these kind of things.
So... Not Soul... Soul Reaver 2...
And this one basically, the Soul Reaver game we've been used to walkthrough almost the most so early on.
Probably. Now let's see it. Come on. Part 1, the Dark Forge. Okay. I did read that there might be some glitches in this area, but those that would have not allows you to exit the forts. But since we did that, that doesn't seem to be the problem. Let's see. Once outside, you get to have an interesting conversation with Vorador. Restracer taps into back to the Elder God's chamber. Head back to the stronghold. It isn't hard to swim back.
You missed something, didn't we?
Yeah, if I do this, I can just... No, wait, better. This is one useful thing about these save stations, since I can just load back like this instead of being an idiot that backtracks back and forth 50 freaking times.
Oh, yeah, that is smart.
Okay, swim back under the wall. Under the wall.
Under the wall.
Over here, maybe? Oh yeah, I remember now. We exited... yeah, we exited through a balcony inside, not outside. So... let's see. There's a pedestal that we can use to charge the Reaver. So I think it's already charged, and the hell keeps notifying my phone.
No, I don't have your phone number.
I think it's already charged. No. Yeah, there's the balcony. Let's see. This opened our exit. There it is. I did remember water near it. Okay, just fast swim through.
Thank goodness for internet walkthrough.
Yeah.
However, this is my thing. There's always an odd option for people to get this soul that people rarely need. They don't want to do that. And that's what to call the company for help.
Yeah, or buy a game guide from the company.
Yeah.
I actually have one. Where is it? Over there. For Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Oh, you poor soul. Yeah, hug.
Yeah, I actually found that on the cheap in the second-hand store where I used to work for a while.
Okay.
Let's see, what the heck is this here?
These murals left no room for doubt. These winged creatures were indeed the architects of the pillars. And while the images were difficult to decipher, the pillars appeared to banish or diminish their enemies somehow.
Okay. The murals to Raziel confirm that the ancient vampires were the ones who constructed the pillars and used them to combat their enemies. Let's see, Dark Reaver to activate. Okay, Shadow Bridge without having to use a freaking pillar. And those weapons down there tell me that we're going to have to fight here eventually. Okay, that would have been a perfect moment for enemies to spawn in on me.
Yeah. Probably. Actually, it makes me wonder. Perhaps we should, take one of those spears with us.
The Soul Reaver for now is a lot more useful weapon.
Point taken.
Okay, no lollygagging. Posing for transport.
Stabbing for dominance.
More stabbing for sustenance, or not dominance.
At least I'm trying.
Yeah, the puns are my work.
That should be punishable. No, not
Too
going
easy.
Not going. Too easy to see indeed. Oh, now I realize you don't have glasses on.
Yeah, I just took them off. They seem to really be annoying my ears when I use them with the headset because, well, that gets pressed into the side of the skull.
Yeah, I have a headphones that I don't think is clapped or something. But I did not use them because of the same reason.
Okay, a big giant gem hands. Okay, this must be the light forge. And those are the same damn crystals as on the Seraphan's front door. Yeah, that's the forge. And the objective is obvious. We have to reflect light into those two gems, or perhaps into those. And we have two side passages. Yeah. We're going to have to deal with two puzzles. For a moment I didn't saw the stream of darkness coming from this. Where was that? Okay, that door is blocked.
It has the same glow. Just like... No.
Oh, I think I know what it might be. Yeah, the dark power has run out. So it's not showing up in the left. It's not showing up in the corner anymore.
Yeah, and I just now realized that's the wrong color for the dark one. That's the normal color.
Yeah. So I think I saw a basin in here. Yeah, there's a... I can't see from this distance if it's giving up. No, it's not giving off darkness. Are we going to have to backtrack just to recharge this stupid thing? Or... let's hope that this is a case of kill means progress. Nope.
I don't think there was one nearby. Not too far.
Okay, this is obviously the wrong... Yeah, that is a light gate. before I start backtracking back and forth once again, let's take a better look in this place.
Yeah, just in case.
Okay, this is quite obvious. That is the statue in there with its hands raised. So I'm guessing somehow we're going to have to get the statue to wake the fuck up. Let's see, there's nothing in here.
Hold on. Look at the hands. I wonder. Try to hit.
Nope.
Oh, damn it. I hope
Yeah,
they were
we're-
like the dark watches that had a dark cover.
Oh well, at least we can phase through here.
Alright, if we can face them, we should be able to find one like in somewhere in here. I hope.
Okay, we have a pedestal for a mirror over here.
And
Yeah, another mirror.
oh, it was a mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to bounce light around in this place. But for now, where is the crossover point?
Good question. Okay, you can move the mirrors around. Let's see.
I'm going to take a guess that we have to work from the back to the front, and hello there, Chunky.
I don't think Chunky liked the name. Chunky's very mad.
Chunky's also too slow to do a damn thing about it.
Chunky's sad.
What? Hello. Okay, I'm guessing that's going to mean that the moment we step close, yep, that's going to zap us.
Oh.
Blind sentry with Dark Reaver projectile. We don't have power to the Dark Reaver. Yeah, we use that power to get in here. Yeah, nope, but was worth a shot. I have no interest in you. And now they're just being a bunch of COVID Karens. It took you a few seconds to think that one through.
I kinda agree with it.
Okay. You very obviously need to be turned. I clicked the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, that needs the Dark Reaver to be activated or removed or something. Climbable wall. Yeah, I'm guessing the Dark Reaver will cause that to go transparent. There's the... I think that's the door that we tried first.
There should be a well in here, for otherwise,
Wait.
wouldn't you basically need to go outside the temple every time to recharge it?
Okay, we
That's
can't
the
grab
problem.
that. Oh, it doesn't seem like we can't grab that one. Okay, I'm going to have to deal with those two jackasses just because they're in a puzzle area.
Yeah. In är så pass jag ska automatically kill that side or
Okay.
I just realized you can block the swords and throw it at them.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought this would be so. Let's see, is there a well or a dark basin in here? Because where there is light, there is inevitably darkness. And I moved to adjust my glasses, which I do not have on me. And the other one flees. Okay. One mirror.
What is a mirror? I thought you had a giant quarter.
Yeah.
It's time for us to get that soda.
Put that in.
Oh, wait, no. You probably don't want him to drink soda.
Yeah. Okay, that's one half of the puzzle done-ish. We still need to remove that pillar and open the door. But for now we can move this one into position and see what is down the other path. Or more likely is blockading the other path.
I'm kinda curious, but have you thrown two weapons at someone yet?
No, not really.
We probably should try that to see how effective it is. Like, if throwing a sword we instantly kill them, that'd be damn useful.
Yeah, I doubt it'll do that much damage, and that was going to reject us. It's just worth a shot. Yeah, we're going to need the we're going to need the other mirror for that, which is being looked over by Mr. Never Blink.
So basically we need to go outside to recharge it.
Yeah.
Wait, did we even touch that one?
Okay, I got a bit stuck there for a moment.
Also, I kind of wonder if that statue down there is in Raziel's image.
We'll have to see, and actually... Can we even phase back from over here?
If you can't, that means we are missing something or it's a major design flaw.
Yeah, we can't interact with the door like this, can we? Nope. Okay, that means there is something in here. But where is it hidden? Yeah, we have literally only one exit in here. And this also means that we're going to have to walk all the way back to the start here. There must be something hidden somewhere. Maybe those blocks in the pits can be moved after all.
But it look like it's something you can move.
Before those start getting annoying, get out. We're going to need the dark Reaver for that.
Wait, hold on. I thought I saw something. Go to the other side of these stairs. No, not inside. Next to the stairs, I thought I saw something. Down. Okay, no.
It's just a dark colored wall.
I thought I saw a glow around here.
If there was, I can't see it.
Perhaps I missaw something.
Don't have time for the... We don't have time for the Corans. And we don't have time for you. Can these be moved? No. Gee, why are they here?
Honestly,
Can't flip them. We're going to have to turn to the... Okay, I thought those were climbable walls, but apparently not. Those blocks are there entirely to keep our asses from getting stuck in the pit. What is this? I see where we need to go.
Oh. Come on. Give us something. Talk something.
Now, this place is getting purple, so I'm guessing there might be something here.
I said dog something, not that something. I'm sure probably it was specific.
There's a basin. I keep forgetting the different realms.
Well, not.
Oh. Are you going to talk, Raziel? No. Okay.
Okay. So it's gonna be easier to just kill these.
That was me hitting the Windows key. Don't tell me I can't open it up now. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Come on.
In with your gorilla.
Is there a... Also, I doubt we can just imbue it like this. Nope. Then where do we get out of here? First, let's help you out of this afterlife.
In you go.
Alright, now that we're alone, there has to be somewhere where we can cross over here. Let's... yes, we can climb up here.
Here we go. And upsy daisy.
And then to there. Okay. Will this reach? That that was the longest jump in the game so far.
More of the punks.
I do feel like I'm going to have to take a break in a bit, and here we can cross over. But... oh, hello. Where is... okay, this is above the other area.
Alright.
And we need the Dark Reaver to activate a Shadow Bridge here.
At least we know where the dark basin thing is.
Yeah.
And I realized I have not seen any save stations in here.
Yeah. And we are at about an hour 10. let's just actually. The gate is. Hello.
What the?
What are you, a dark elemental? Actually, now that I think about it, those earlier shades. Those earlier shades had a coloring to them, or a colored core.
Yeah. So they are elemental shades.
Can we? Yeah. Okay, we can use this to get back up.
Nice.
Then we can activate the shadow bridge, see what's on the other side, and progress from there.
Nice.
If there's nothing useful, then we can open the gates that led to the previous area.
Alright. I just realized something. I hope it's not the case. I hope it's not the case of the safe stations are always outside the temples.
Well, we've had it 1 for 1. After this, we'll know if it's 2 for 2. You just stop existing. Ah, here we go. There's another of these. Yeah, the Soul Weaver makes those fights so much easier.
Now you get a clue to your actions.
Okay.
Now to crack the giant pseudo machine.
Ah, there we go. That's 2 mirrors.
What did I expect him to glide with that big thing?
I don't think big metal shiny plates will work well for parachutes.
Yeah.
Okay, is this going to stay open?
You better stay open.
Okay, nothing yet. We still have the dark charge. We can't turn this, but we can turn this pillar off from existing. Or we can just... Okay, that works better.
Going down.
There's still a... Okay, there's one more place then that the Dark Reaver is needed. And that's with the sentry at the end there. Which I think we are going to need to put into the statue. Yes, that opens the gate. Not that that's really needed anymore, since we can just go around.
Well, a shortcut is a shortcut.
True.
And knowing with our backtracking records, I won't be surprised if we can get
I think this is... Okay, there's a lot more of these jackasses than before. Specifically a lot more of them. So it looks like these are going to tick off the sentry. No. Oh, I get a feeling of... I think I understand the mechanic now. The Dark Reaver requires physical attunement. So if we were to go to the spectral realm, we would lose the attunement.
Oh. Oh.
Bye bye.
Run, Billy, run!
And all of these are gone.
Yep. Oh wait.
Almost all of these.
What the?
Okay, just hide, I guess.
Are they using sand magic or something?
Yeah, they look like skeletal undead of a sort, or mummy-ish. In the wiki they are called trolls. So I'm guessing vampire thralls of a sort. Okay.
Oh dear. There we go.
Behold, the ancient Rock'em Sock'em robots.
I think you're right. Oh. Okay, we should probably put an ellipse warning on these this game.
Yeah. Though it's not actually the flashes itself, but I think, again, I'm going for my absent glasses. It's repeating flashes of different colors, I think, that causes epileptic attacks. Blindness, though, is for everyone.
Yeah.
I plunged the Reaver into the forge and imbued the blade with the elemental power of light.
Shiny new
Thus
toy.
armed, I now had the means to re-enter the
Louis
stronghold
middle finger.
and finally use Mobius's time-streaming device to accomplish my own ends.
Okay, basically I stuck it in there, imbuing it with light, and oh, we are now a walking light source. So that now he can get back into the stronghold and use Mobius's time streaming chamber.
Alright, I realize. Are we already done with this temple?
Yep.
So there is hope
Oh,
of...
you little mother. I see what's going on here, yep. And there it goes. It stole the freaking lock. I hope those annoyances don't remain too common.
Nice.
And yeah, now we're going to have to use our new Reaver to open the door. So can I reach that from here?
Ready? Aim. Fire.
Nope.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't have to reach, and Raziel's aim seems to be a bit off, because I think that overshot the target. There we go. Put a shine in his eye. And then it's just more walking.
And walking. And walking. And walking. And more walking. And finally I have flashbacks from one of the title series. Meaning of life.
Okay, I thought that was giving off the dark energy. Maybe you need to... Oh, now it's been changed. Now it's a light symboled wall instead of a door.
Wait, is that in the same door?
Yeah. Well, the model or texture changed.
Okay.
But for now, we can go back outside. Where was that door? Let's see. Do we have to open the gate again? It looks like it. A little time waster then. Okay. No idea why we need to do this again unless... No, we... On the way back earlier, it didn't reload.
Perhaps someone noticed it and closed it after you.
Maybe.
So far I'm just glad that we did not get as stuck in that temple as we were in the other one.
Yeah.
But that saves a lot of time.
And we aren't at an hour and a half yet. So I will save here, but I will not end the stream yet. Raziel go up, not down. Okay. We save here, we enter the temple, and we see what happens.
Yeah. And if lucky, we maybe find another save station shortly after the 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I guess for other watching, it'd be a bonus if we find it within 2 hours, as originally is supposed to be done. But, yeah.
Today opens as Raziel.
Yeah, that too. What was I to say? Oh yeah. Expect between 1.5 hours and maybe 2 hours, depending how lucky we are with the save stations.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it is just tied to being physical or not with the attunement.
Yeah,
Because it hasn't worn off yet. Raziel. Alright. Hello again. And actually... Okay, he recovered from that pretty good, well. Yeah, and the door closes behind us. But we can just get it out easily enough again. You don't care at all about getting blasted by... Okay, get vaporized instead then. Alright. Let's see if we can find our way straight back to that time chamber. Apparently not. Yeah. Well, they did say 2 arms, but they didn't know they'd be going for Raziel. They'd be going to Raziel's arm.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the mechanical thing I don't get. Why does it open when the guards die?
Yeah, that's typical. That's just game logic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Moment. Yeah, we lost the attunement.
Yeah, there are sometimes where that logic works, but this is not the moment where it should be working.
Yeah. Okay. I don't need to go here, so where do I need to go then? And the slugs here have been going to the gym.
Yeah. However, I don't think that it exercises their back legs enough to hold up the body. Those are slugs, right?
Yeah, they sound the same. Yeah, the Raziel, they probably taste the same.
like expired guada.
Okay, that was a little crossfire twice. Okay, where do we need to go then if we can't go through that?
Okay, if they shoot bullets that big, there must be those. There must be some kind of hand cannons. I wonder if you can make it. Can you pick those up?
Let's have a look. Come on, Raziel. Doesn't look like it.
Alright, then why even... Might be a leftover for them planned for you to be able to pick them up, but then they changed their mind. But
Maybe.
Is the bother removing them from the ground?
This door is still sealed. Let's see. Are there any gems around? We have 2 new abilities now. One for blinding those sentry eyes.
And me.
And one for lighting up gems. Because if we manage to not to get ourselves stuck into a corner again, I'm going to spill. Actually, the very first mistake was for not trying the freaking door.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Show yourself, Kain.
Here, Raziel. Everything is decided here. You cannot comprehend the magnitude, the rapture and the tragedy of this moment. And yet you must, if Nosgoth is to be dragged from the wreckage of its damnation.
I understand only this, Kain. That you and Mobius have impelled me to this moment simply means I can trust neither of you. I don't know who's pulling the strings, but it no longer matters, because I'm cutting them. I set my own course from here.
If it were only that simple.
Your fatalism is tiresome, Kain.
And profoundly ingrained, Raziel. You must understand, our presence here doesn't alter history. You and I meet here because we are compelled to. We have always met here. History is irredeemable. Drop a stone into a rushing river, the current simply courses around it and flows on as if the obstruction were never there. You and I are pebbles, Raziel, and have even less hope of disrupting the time stream. The continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient. Except, then how do we explain William here? The beloved boy king turned tyrant. In my youth, I witnessed William's rise to power and his transformation into the nemesis who laid waste to Nosgoth.
Keep your distance, Kain.
Years later, I stumble upon a chance to journey back in history, unaware that the entire affair has been carefully orchestrated by Mobius. In my wisdom, I seize this opportunity to murder the young king before he can ravage Nosgoth, and thereby provide the catalyst Mobius needs to ignite a genocidal war against our race.
I warn you, no further.
This one reckless act unravels the skein of history. The nemesis never becomes the nemesis. William dies a martyred saint. I, the vampire assassin, become the author of my own species' extinction, and Mobius profits from it all. I destroyed a tyrant only to create one far worse. But how can it be so? How, if history is immutable? The answer is here in this room, Raziel. Mobius propelled William and me together, but ensured first that we were both armed with the Soul Reaver. The Reaver is the key. Two incarnations of the blade meet in time and space. A paradox is created, a temporal distortion powerful enough to derail history.
Is this your sorcery?
Not mine, Raziel. Yours. You have nothing to fear from me, Raziel. You hold all of the cards.
Then perhaps I should test your sincerity. If what you say is true, you should be terrified. I could kill you here and now.
And so you do, Raziel.
What's happening?
We're hurtling towards our destinies, Raziel. What you feel is the pull of history rushing to meet us. This is where history and destiny collide. If you truly believe in free will, Raziel, now is the time to prove it. Kill me now, and we both become pawns of history, dragged down the path of an artificial destiny. I was ordained to assume the role of Balance Guardian in Nosgoth, while you were destined to be its savior. But the map of my fate was redrawn by Mobius, and so in turn was yours.
This is madness!
Fight it, Raziel. This moment does not have to be an ending. It can become a prelude.
I can't.
You can, Raziel. Look inside and see that it is so. You have the power to reshape our inevitable futures.
Whoa.
Poor William.
What is this?
History abhors a paradox, Raziel. Even now, the time stream strains to divert itself, finding its old course blocked by your refusal to destroy me. The future is reshuffling itself to accommodate your monumental decision. This is where we restore ourselves, Raziel, and reclaim our intended destinies. It may yet be possible for me to assume my role as Balance Guardian and return the pillars to their rightful inheritors.
To the vampires. And this is the destiny you have urged me to discover. I don't know what game you and Mobius are playing, Kain, but I refuse to be your pawn. Unlike you, I still revere whatever shred of humanity I've managed to preserve. You will not use me as the instrument of your messianic delusions.
Very well, Raziel. I'll not ask you to trust me. Your truths are for you to discover alone.
Humble words for one who presumes to teach me a lesson at every turn.
And continue your journey and learn your own lessons, Raziel. Remember, Mobius led you here, but you walk away unfettered. A champion of free will and conqueror of false histories. There is much more for you to unearth, if you have the heart for the truth and the will to see it.
Okay, what can you guess happened there?
They almost changed the timeline again.
No, they actually changed the timeline there.
Yeah, that did change. Yeah, I forgot that. For a moment, they said the damn thing.
Yeah, that was basically the point where Raziel was supposed to kill Kain. But as you can see, the Soul Reaver was really wanting to go for Kain's heart there. But Raziel managed to resist and redirect the blade into the grave of William, the now impaled. So yeah, Kain lives on to affect time still from here.
William the Impaled. Now that will be a name to remember.
There probably is one. Well, probably not for things he did in life. But yeah, that was basically Kain tossing the coin again and again and again, and it landing on its side. Now the game is up for debate again. He is alive when he should be dead, so he can affect things as well, as history is technically still being written.
But who?
Well, we don't know where the history for now will be hidden in the past. Who will be writing some history in the past? Because that is where we are going with Raziel. Once we find that freaking time streaming chamber again. Not there. Though, is it there? Is that the only exit other than the one below? It is. Does that mean I'm going to have to kill everyone in the room again?
Pokey pokey? Shampoo?
Where are you people? There you are. Okay.
Look like they just realized you were there when you realized that they were there. Super surprised. And all the access you can want.
Let's see. This isn't... I don't think this is where we entered, or did I just walk... There's the door we entered through. Whoop. I'm just confusing myself at this point. Having trouble keeping track of a simple freaking map. This is new. Or not really new, but this is changed. And okay, this is the courtyard. And if I'm right, then there's a passage not here. Yeah, the only real danger that enemies have at the moment is, well, for sending us back into the spirit realm, so we lose our attunement. Now, I'm pretty sure that... I hope I didn't accidentally walk into a 360 here. I think this is the way back. Dog is going back to somewhere. Oh no, this is new as well.
And another dog. Dog bird thing. I swear, if I look those up, but they to experience those absolutely attack parrots, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, I'm guessing they are just really mangy mutts of some sort.
Yeah.
Starved for combat, starved to enhance combat.
Yeah, or they're supposed to look like that.
I get the feeling that's the door that's locked on the other side as well.
Here it comes. There's another.
Oh, nice. Solid recharge.
Yeah, that's there just in case you need it, and here we are. This is where we need to be. Let's see. Is that a C symbol? That is not Ariel. Oh, this is him. This is... Now I see it. Each of these depicts Vorador slaying one of the Guardians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Kind of wonder, why did he kill them again?
Don't actually know at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. He killed them, but I don't recall in lore video explaining why.
Ah, yes. I like that look on your face, Mobius. You really don't know what to do now, do you, old man? Here you are, caught without your damn staff. And I suspect things aren't progressing quite as you'd hoped. You're not used to the fly turning to confront you in your web, are you?
Kain's devious influence has poisoned your mind, Raziel. Now you see betrayal everywhere, even in your closest allies.
We were never allies, Mobius. Conspirators, perhaps. Briefly.
Why did you not kill Kain when you had the chance? He was at your mercy.
Precisely. I had a choice, and I chose mercy. And now I know your sordid little secret. The significance of that displacement I felt when the two Reavers came together. Strangely enough, I was enlightened by the devious Kain, not by you. In fact, I've learned much more than you counted on. I understand now how you've tried to manipulate all of history for your own personal gain. But now all your little schemes are whirling in ruin around you, aren't they? All because I chose to exert my will for once, rather than obey the demands of sorcerers and spirits and demons, all singing the same tiresome refrain, "Kill Kain." I'm setting my own path from here, Mobius. I intend to discover the truth behind all of this.
But you condemn us all with this impetuous act.
Hardly impetuous. It took all the will I could muster. Has my refusal to kill Kain reshuffled your carefully stacked deck of cards?
You really think that you're exercising your free will, Raziel? You're simply Kain's servant.
I do not serve Kain. I merely did not kill him.
Raziel, do not forget your purpose here. You are destined to be the savior of Nosgoth.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing that particular phrase. As for saving Nosgoth, so far I see precious little reason to bother. And I'll choose my own purpose from here on out, Time Streamer. Right now, I choose to manipulate you for a change. Go. In there.
What are you doing?
Come now, Mobius. You're a cunning serpent. You'll piece it together, I imagine. This era is of no further use to me. You will operate this device to provide me passage. I want to see the world in a simpler time, before the Sarafan began their crusade.
And what about Kain? You're leaving your core behind.
You kill him if it's so damned important.
You need only touch the two poles of the switch, and the device will transport you. But I urge you to reconsider.
You've lost your powers of persuasion, old man. Rot here and forget me.
Okay, yeah, the last part was pretty obvious, and if I'm pretty sure you noticed the last bit with Mobius there as well.
Yeah, he's he's an old man act, and there's some evil shit eating Reaver.
Yeah, basically he was complaining about.
Even as I emerged from that infernal time-streaming chamber, I suspected treachery. The stronghold was vacant, derelict, abandoned.
Yeah, this is not where he wanted to end up. Oh. So.
What?
This is new territory.
Demons?
Okay. Mobius was complaining against Raziel about not killing Kain, and Raziel was threatening him there to send him into the past to before the Seraphim, but obviously this is not the past. He pulled an Aku and sent us into the future, it looks like. And that's the way back in. Or no, this is the other chamber. So yeah. Raziel has played into Mobius's hands yet more. Yeah, hello.
What those things?
Who are those people? Can we get... Oh, get out of the basin. Kill these things. That was a bad angle. Yeah, these things are a complete unknown to me.
One of those look like something I have seen before, but... Wait, are they the demons, the Hillyan modified, or the Hillyan themselves?
Oh, yeah. Nope. Get out of that playing field.
Wait,
Oh, hello. Not even leaving us here alone here, huh? These look like Hillyan, but those others looked far more organic. Oh, did we get stuck in some sort of three-way war?
wait, have the Hillyan basically learned how to control demons?
This is going to get risky, because these things can actually kill us in here. Yep. Case in point. Oh, yeah, save stations. Okay. Now we actually face some threats.
Yeah.
Okay. And we still need to find a save station.
Yeah, deep breath now, Hillyan. Deep breath. Calm down. I said calm down! Don't make me slap you.
But, yeah, these must be Hillyan then, yeah?
That or Hillyan modified demons.
Yeah, I'm forgetting something about Hillyan. I know they got... that would be a bit of a spoiler for things probably revealed later in this game. Stop shoving.
Hold on. I think we seen that variant in the fire.
Yep.
The,
Yeah, the arena walls have been summoned again. Yeah. Let's just wait for them to finish business between each other and come on, get here you. Thank you.
wait.
Well, that was a bit of a foregone conclusion. Activate the Reaver. There we go. Now grab you. I almost got away. This should be the exit. Or I think I just pulled another 180. Or not. Okay. Bye bye. Where the hell are we?
Good question.
Or actually, more precisely, when are we? We are in the future, but how far into the future? Oh, come on. Do you have to announce that so brightly? And those two are going to fade in. Yep. There. Barriers are down here, and we get a convenient portal.
And please, save station, save station.
Oop.
If I had any doubts about the era I now occupied, this grotesque tableau certainly eliminated them. For here was Mobius, long since murdered by Kain, lionized and beatified as the martyred leader of his bloodthirsty crusade. And if I required further evidence, I needed only to behold the gruesome trophy Mobius held aloft. A severed head of Vorador. The final triumphant kill of Mobius's cutthroat mob. His execution marked the annihilation of the vampires. Far from channeling me into Nosgoth's past, Mobius had propelled me over a century to its ghastly future. The intent behind this little detour was unmistakable. Having failed to make me his obedient assassin, Mobius intended to keep me ignorant of my true destiny, which clearly lay in Nosgoth's past. While his deception only reinforced my purpose, Mobius had effectively stranded me here. This left me no course but to explore the era I now occupied and see what changes the century had wrought following Kain's ill-fated decision. Perhaps time had cleared a path for me into the mountains, where I might unearth more clues behind the mystery of Janos Audron.
Oh, come on. As you wait for him to stop monologuing. Well, okay, hugger. And there we go, and 3, 2, 1. Hello. Yes, I'm happy to see you too. And I'm even more happy to see you go.
Right, are those supposed to be darker versions of me?
Anyways, what was in that cutscene? Yeah, this is the future, because where else would Mobius be immortalized in a statue holding Vorador's freaking head? Yeah, Vaziel's Vaziel's deduction is that, well, basically since Mobius can't manipulate him anymore, he thinks he's been thrown in here because, well, he can't get back, which is a bit of a hurdle when dealing with one-way machines that only certain people can operate. If you can't get back to them to make through on your threats, then they have all the reason in the world to screw with the destination of the machine.
Yeah.
Okay, that side passage is closed now. But Vaziel did think there that maybe something has happened to open up a new passage through this.
Raziel.
What pathetic charade is this now, Mobius?
No charade, Raziel. Only the entreaties of this martyred spirit.
Your pleas mean nothing to me after all your deceit. You have propelled me into Nosgoth's future, Mobius, and left me stranded here.
I am truly sorry, Raziel, but it was necessary. Consider it the last valiant act of a doomed man. You have strayed from your purpose, and now behold the result. Gaze upon the wasteland you and Kain authored together.
I fail to see how I'm responsible.
You spared Kain, and by doing so, you have released a multitude of horrors upon this world.
I can accept that Kain has murdered me, Raziel. As the Time Guardian, I foresaw that incident long before it occurred. And I take some small comfort in the fact that Kain remains the sole survivor of his vile breed. But you have single-handedly made my sacrifice meaningless.
Your argument is disingenuous, Time Streamer. I cannot see how killing or sparing Kain's future self would alter these events. This wasteland was created by Kain's original refusal at the Pillars. Amidst all these twists and turns, that event has never changed. You are cunning, Mobius. I think you've gotten tangled in your own web.
As Kain clings to his precious seat of power, the pillars sink into a mire of decay, dragging all of Nosgoth down with them.
I don't think this has anything to do with the Pillars, or Kain's failure to sacrifice himself. I think you're simply afraid, because you don't know what he's up to. He's a wild card, isn't he? And you don't want his influence in your game. Which is why you wanted me to eliminate him. Well, now that he survived, you have no idea what's coming, do you? Maybe, for the first time in your entire life, you're terrified that he may have truly found a third option out of the dilemma you orchestrated for him.
Kain's lies have addled your mind. Leave this place and trouble my spirit no more.
If you even are a spirit, you've forgotten. I have a way to tell for sure. If you're willing to risk it. I didn't think so. Either way, you lose.
Okay, that was obviously Mobius in spirit form, supposedly. Basically he said that he sent that he sent Raziel into the future because he had strayed from his past of killing, of his destiny of killing Kain. And that's somehow that is the cause of all of this, but Raziel saw a bit of a flaw in his logic, because this is a century into the future of the last place, which was already like a millennium in the past compared to Soul Reaver 1. Killing the future Kain in the past would not have changed anything here. And yeah, he was claiming to be a spirit, and well, Raziel has a bit of a hunger for spirits, which was that last bit of him basically threatening to test if he was really a spirit or not. And well, since he fled like a coward, he probably was still very much alive. Because that's the thing with Mobius. He can travel back and forth through time at will. Okay, these people named some Tic Tacs.
Hur många bomber du lever att du menar that? I haven't had a Tic Tac in ages.
I don't think I've ever had any.
You're not missing out. They're not that good. The only thing that we kids back then liked about them was the heads, really. The can was awful. It was sweet, but not in a good way.
Okay, yeah, this place has turned pretty much to ash.
Yes!
And with almost perfect timing, we reached the save station again.
Yeah, that was the perfect timing. Regular scheduled by perfect timing.
But yeah, that'll be it for today then. And tomorrow will be Something Sunday, where we'll be playing something from my Steam library in sort of alphabetical order. Sorry.
Forgiven.
Anyways, anyone who has been watching now, later on YouTube, thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm not going to do that whole like, subscribe and such bullshit spiel. If you liked it, then you'll act on your own. I don't need to beg or instruct anyone. Yeah, still, thank you, and until next time, whenever that may be. But for now, thank you as well, Drakir.
You're welcome.
And yeah, until next time.
See you, folks.
Does this shortcut now work or not? It still doesn't work. But bye bye.